In 1945, the world witnessed a flash brighter than 1,000 suns. The United States believed that by harnessing the power of the atom, they had secured an eternal seat at the head of the global table. They were wrong. What followed wasn't peace, it was the most dangerous relay race in human history. From desert laboratories in New Mexico to secret underground bunkers in the Middle East, the quest for the ultimate weapon has turned allies into thieves and scientists into spies. Today, on the Insight Theory, we pull back the curtain on the 10 nations that hold the keys to Armageddon. How did they get the tech? Who stole it? Who bought it? And who is next? The story doesn't start in Washington. It starts in Berlin. In 1938, German scientists discovered nuclear fission. The terrifying reality hit the scientific community. If Hitler got the bomb first, the world was finished. Einstein's warning pushed the U.S. into the Manhattan Project. It was a massive industrial gamble, consuming nearly 1% of the entire U.S. GDP. By the time Harry Truman stood next to Stalin at the Potsdam Conference in 1945, the U.S. had the sun in its pocket. While the U.S. used the bomb to end World War II, they inadvertently fired the starting gun for the Cold War. They tried to keep the secret locked in a vault, but the vault already had a leak. The Soviet Union didn't just build a bomb, they copied one. Through a massive network of spies embedded deep within the Manhattan Project, Stalin knew about the Trinity test before many U.S. officials did. By 1949, the Soviet RDS-1 shattered the American monopoly. Then came China. Initially helped by the Soviets, Chairman Mao was left stranded when relations soured. But Mao was determined. In the desolate Lop Nur Desert in 1964, China proved that even a developing nation could join the elite nuclear club through sheer willpower. You'd think the U.S. would share with its best friends, the British. Nope. Post-war U.S. laws blocked nuclear sharing even with the U.K. Britain refused to be sidelined, launched tube alloys, and tested their own device in 1952. France's journey was sparked by humiliation. After being pressured by the U.S. to back down during the 1956 Suez Crisis, President Charles de Gaulle realized that without a nuclear deterrent, France was just a second-tier power. In 1960, they detonated their first bomb in the Algerian desert, sending a clear message to Washington: we follow no one. Then there are the silent players. Israel has never officially admitted to having the bomb, a policy called nuclear ambiguity. Helped secretly by France, they built a reactor in the Dimona Desert, hidden from U.S. spy planes for years. India took a different path, testing a peaceful device in 1974 called Smiling Buddha. But their true arrival was in 1998, which forced their neighbor Pakistan to respond. Driven by the brilliance and the black market networking of Dr. A.Q. Khan, Pakistan became the first Islamic nuclear power just weeks after India's test. Only one nation has ever built nuclear weapons and then voluntarily destroyed them: South Africa. Fearing the collapse of the apartheid regime and shifting geopolitics, they dismantled their 6 bombs in the 90s, a move unprecedented in history. And then there is North Korea. By trading tech with Pakistan and using their own vast uranium deposits, the Kim regime has turned the nuclear bomb into a survival insurance policy. Today, their ICBMs can theoretically reach the U.S. mainland, changing the rules of diplomacy forever. 80 years ago, there were 0. Today, there are over 12,000 warheads. Some are on hair-trigger alert. Others are retired but still lethal. As we explore on the Insight Theory, the nuclear race isn't just about physics. It's about the psychological fear of being left behind. From Iran's current ambitions to the silent silos of the Midwest, the fearsome technology discovered in a German lab in 1938 remains the greatest threat to our species. The question isn't who will build the next bomb, it's whether we have the wisdom to never use the ones we already have.